Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Azim Syamil bin Sofian.
I'm Farizati binti Harspazila.
I'm Amira Bahira, and this is our group video presentation for our MAT 112 assignment. See you!
So hi guys, I'm Azim and I'm going to walk you through question 1 and question 2, which is compound interest. So here is our question. Let's read it. A company placed 120,000 into a sinking fund to upgrade office equipment that compared to financial institution, which is Bank A offer 5.5% interest per year compounded semi-annually, means 2 times. Bank B offers 5.3% interest per year compounded monthly, means 12 times. Which bank will give a higher accumulated value by the end of 3 years? If your reason. First, you must know what figures are important to us for find the answer. So this is the figures. Then let's find it. First, we got 120,000 for P for both bank. Then for bank A, 5.5 interest per year compounded semi-annually. I, K over M. Then for bank B, 5.3% interest per year compounded monthly per 12. Then our T is 3 years. So N equals to M times T, M times T. So to find high accumulated value or S, the formula is S equal to P bracket 1 plus I bracket and power of N. So we just transfer all the information and numbers to the formula. So let's transfer first. So for bank A, the S value is 141,212 and 20 cent. And for bank B is 140,631 and 30 cent. Generally, we can see bank A gives higher accumulated value than bank B. But we must find the difference between bank A and bank B so that we can give a reason. So let's find it. So the difference is 580 and 89 cent. So we can write bank A. It is because accumulated value earned by bank A is greater than bank B by 580 and 89 cents. So that's for question 1. Let's see you at question 2. So here is the question 2. A young entrepreneur saved 12,000 for her new project. She wants to invest the money into Bank A that offer 5.1% interest per year compounded quarterly. After 3 years of investment, she invested the entire amount into Bank B that offer 4.9 interest per year compounded monthly, which is 12 times. So for question A, first we take out the P, which is 12,000. I, which is 5.1% over 4 because it's quarterly. Then our N is 3 times 4. Why 3? Is it the T 3? Yes, because he said after 3 years of investment. So we use the same formula. We throw in all to the equation and we will get 13,970 and 38 cents. So for question B, first the I is 4.9% interest compounded monthly 12 times after 6 years of investment period. So which is 3 years. We only take 3 years. But why our P is different? It's because the question say from bank A to bank B. So we take the previous S from bank S, which is 13,970 and 38 cents. Throw to the equation and we will get 16,177 and 80 cents. For question C, they're looking for comment whether this switching decision gives her more profit. So we compare the first way, which is the switching decision, and the second way, which is what if she invest in bank A for 6 years. So we take all the important figures and we throw into the calculation and we will get our answer. So 16,265 and 8 cents. So we can see that the second way gives a higher accumulated amount compared to the first way. Therefore, switching decision does not gives her more profit. So that's all from me. Question 2. I'm going to pass you question 3 to Farah. Bye guys.
Hi, my name is Farah. For question 3, compound interest with changes in interest rate, the question given is Mr. Daniel deposit 10,500 ringgit into an account with interest compounded semi-annually. After 5 years, the balance become 13,980. Later, the bank reduced the interest rate by 0.5% per annum, but the compounding remains semi-annually, and he kept the money for another 3 years. So based on the question, we find out that our P, principal, or known as initial deposit, is 10,500. Our M, meaning how many times is our interest is compounded, is 2. And our T is time, 5 years. And our amount after 5 years, S, is 13,980. We also find out that interest rate reduction is by 0.5% and total of time interest is added is 10 times. Alright, for part A, we are required to find the original interest rate. I use the compound interest formula S equal P times 1 plus K over M raised to the power of N. To find the interest rate K, I rearrange the formula to make the K the subject. So after substituting the given values and solving, the original interest rate is 5.81%. Alright, for A2, what is the new interest rate? The question states that the interest rate is reduced by 0.5%. So we subtract 0.5% from the original rate of 5.81%. So now we find out that the new interest rate is 5.31% per annum. For question B, calculate the account balance after the additional 3 years with the reduced interest rate. This is the timeline to make it easier to understand. So based on this, the amount after 5 years become the new principal. So the new principal is 13,980 ringgit. The money is kept in the account for another 3 years with the reduced interest rate. Using the compound interest formula again, the final amount after 8 years is 16,360 ringgit and 17 cents. Question C, to find the total interest earned over the entire 8 years, I subtract the original deposit from the final amount. 16,360 ringgit and 70 cents minus 10,500 ringgit give a total interest of 5,860 ringgit and 17 cents. That's it for question 3.
Hi guys, I'm Amira Bahira and today I'm going to explain to you guys question 4. Mr. Adam plans to purchase a piece of land for agricultural development priced at 420,000 ringgit. He pays 30,000 ringgit as the down payment and finances the remaining amount through a financial institution. The loan tenure is 25 years with an interest rate of 4.4% compounded monthly. The information that we have from the question are T, 25 years, K, which is the interest rate, 4.4%, and M, which is the frequency of compound, 12 times as it is compounded monthly per year. Question A, determine the principal loan amount. From the question, we get that the land costs 420,000 ringgit. However, Mr. Adam already paid the 30,000 ringgit down payment. To find principal, we need to calculate the remaining amount, which is 420,000 ringgit minus 30,000 ringgit, and then we get our A, principal loan, amounted to 390,000 ringgit. Next, B, calculate the required monthly repayment amount. To calculate R, we need to include the principal loan and the compound interest since we need to repay the loan monthly along with the interest. The formula R is AI over 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative n. Insert the information in the formula and we have our R, monthly repayment, which is 2,145 ringgit 67 cents. Next, C. After several years, Mr. Adam misses 3 consecutive monthly installments. Calculate the total amount due on the 4th month. Since he missed 3 payments, we need to include those amount in the 4th payment to keep his loan repayment on track. Now, our n is 1 times 4, which is 1 year, and 4 times compounded for the 4 months that he need to pay. To find sum of the amount he need to pay on the 4th month, we need to use S equals to R 1 plus I to the power of n over I. Then we get the amount that he needed to pay on 4th month, 8,630 ringgit. Next, D. 10 years before the loan matures, Mr. Adam wishes to make a full settlement. 10 years before the loan mature, which is at the end of the 15th year, Mr. Adam wants to make full payment of his remaining outstanding balance. Since he wants to pay in advance for 10 years, our new N is 10 years times 12 months compounded monthly. The formula that we are going to use is R 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative n over I. Substitute the information in the formula and we get the early loan payment, which is 208,034 cents. Next, question E. Based on your findings from part A to D, determine the total interest paid over the entire duration of the loan if he completes the full settlement as in D. To calculate total interest, we need to find total payment made minus principal. To find normal payment, we need to calculate new N. Therefore, our original N, 300, minus 4, the one that he missed the payment, and minus 120, which is the end of the early payment that he made. We can find the normal payment by multiplying R with new N. Now, total up the whole payment, and here we get 594,628 ringgit and 26 cents minus the principal, and our total interest paid is 204,268 ringgit and 26 cents. That's all for question 4.
Hi, it's me again, Farah. For question 5, this question involves a loan repayment using monthly installment. Based on the question, Ryan buys a gaming chair priced at 7,580. He pays 1,137 as a down payment, and the remaining balance is paid through monthly installment of 150.58 cents. The interest rate applied is 5.75% per annum, compounded monthly. Based on the question, we gathered the information about the cash price, down payment, monthly installment, annual interest rate, and how many times the interest compounded. And the balance, or we say remaining loan that we need to pay, is 6,443. We got that from subtracting the down payment from the cash price. The question is, how many years does it take for Ryan to complete his payment? First, I used the annuity repayment formula and rearranged it to find N, which represent the number of months. After substituting the given values and solving the equation, the value of N is 48 months. Finally, I convert the number of months into years. 48 divided by 12 equals 4. Therefore, Ryan will complete the loan repayment in 4 years. So that's it for question 5. Thank you.